Modesty. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm here with my promised all drugstore makeup look for the holidays and Christmas and whatever holiday you are celebrating this season. It's for that. Anyways, this look is perfect for the holidays and it will look good on absolutely everybody because it is neutral. I use neutral shades and I love it. I actually used a black also, and I haven't used a black eyeshadow in over a year. So I was a little intimidated, but I did it. So anyways, honestly today I had no idea what I was gonna do. I even asked on Snapchat what you guys wanted to see. But I sat down, I looked at a few of my palettes, I was like, you know what? Neutral. I'm gonna go neutral. So I went neutral and a bright, bold lip. Perfect for the holidays. I know I did a neutral eye with a red lip, a classic one with, you know, more high-end products. This one's a little bit different because this one is smokier. I do use some black and dark browns and just neutral shade. If you enjoy this video and this look, then give it a big ol' thumbs up. And also thumbs up this video if you want one more makeup look before Christmas. And also leave me any video requests down below. Any makeup looks, any videos in general. Leave them down below because I want to do what you want to see. So just let me know down below. And then also don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any more of my videos. And if you'd like to see how to get this makeup look, then just keep watching. Okay, so I'm starting out by priming my eyes. I'm using NYX HD Concealer, and I'm just using the shade Porcelain, I think. Anyways, I really like priming my eyes with concealer because it hides my dark veins, and it also preps for concealer. And I don't know, I just really enjoy it. So then I'm just setting that with just any nude eyeshadow. I'm just using this deluxe crease brush from Real Technique to set that. And that's just so that, you know, everything goes on smoothly. And now I'm taking Scotch tape and putting it on the back of my hand, removing it, and putting it on the back of my hand one more time. As you can see, I struggle with taking that off. And then I'm going to be lining it from my outer corner to my brow bone. And this will just give us a nice sharp line with eyeshadow so we don't have to worry about being messy. Now I'm taking the NYX Love in Paris palette. It's called Parisian Chic or Parisian Chic. I think it's Chic. And then I'm taking that on an E23, that very center neutral brown shade. I'm just dusting this all in the crease, back and forth, and I'm making sure to flick it onto the eyeshadow or onto the tape so that we get a nice kind of wing effect. Now I'm taking the NYX Avant Pop palette in this shade oh my gosh, I used to know Nouveau Chic, and I'm just dusting this into my outer V and then also dragging into my crease. I'm using a Morphe M332 brush, which is a sable bristle brush, and I'm just dusting this into my crease. And then also doing this on the other side. We're going to start getting a darker to lighter effect going from the outer corner to the inner corner of the eye. I am going over a second time just because I want this to be really pigmented, and then we are going to be moving on to blending it, of course. Duh, you can't not blend it. I'm using the Morphe E23 to blend that out. And then I'm taking this shade in the NYX Avant Pop palette, Surreal My Heart, and I'm taking that kind of mauve shade, and I'm taking it on a Sephora blending brush. It's the Pro blending brush, the number 27, I believe. And I'm just dusting this all in my crease and all over my lid. Now going back into that other NYX Avant Pop palette, I'm taking this kind of nudie shimmery shade. I'm taking it on a large shader brush from Sigma, and I'm just patting this all over my lid. I am going over top of the colors we already did apply, but that's okay because we're going to be going over it again. I want to have a nice layer effect so that the blending process is so easy. And now I'm taking that E23 again, and I'm just putting a little bit more of that mauve shade over top. Then I'm taking that brown shade from the other palette, and I'm going to be putting this right over top. As you guys can see, we're going back to all the original colors, and we're going right over top of it. And because it's going over top of this kind of nude shimmery color, all the shades have a little bit different tone. So in a way, it's like you're applying even different colors. Now I'm taking a little bit of some black. I'm taking this on a Morphe E17. This is a very precise blending brush. I like it because it's nice and tiny, so you can pack on some color, but it has the blending effect to it because it's a little bit fluffier. And I'm just focusing this right on the outer V, making sure not to bring it too far in because we don't want this to look like a big sloppy smoky mess. So yeah, now I'm taking the E40 from Sigma, which is my favorite blending brush, and I'm just blending all of this out. We want it to look nice and seamless, no lines, because we want it to look smoky. And of course, smoky means never ending. It just all blends together, no lines. You know the drill. And now I'm taking this kind of bronzy gold shimmer color in the Nouveau, gosh dang it, Nouveau Chic palette, and I'm patting that on with my finger in the center of my lid, and now I'm going in with that nude color again, and I'm just going to be touching up the inner corner. And then you get a nice, really gradient effect from nude to gold to kind of a blackish brown. And then I'm taking E40 and I'm just buffing all that out to make sure there's no harsh lines at all, and it's all blended and smoky. Then we are removing the tape to reveal the line. Now you can leave it like this because it has kind of the wing effect, but I am going to be going with gel liner. Like usual, I'm using the Maybelline one, and the beauty about the tape is it just gives you a guideline so you don't have to guess about where the wing goes, and then you have two perfect wings. And now I'm going to be doing some tight lining. I'm using my favorite pencil eyeliner, which is the L'Oreal Voluminous Smoldering Eyeliner. And then for the face, I'm using Master Prime by Maybelline. This is the Blur in Illuminate, the number 200. And I'm just pressing this into the skin, smoothing it a little bit. Of course, my hands are clean. And now to cover up this little baby hickey, I'm taking my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer and I'm just dotting over any of my imperfections. And then I'm just blending this into the skin or pressing in with my fingers, which are the greatest tools of life. And then for foundation, I really can decide what foundation I want to use. So I'm mixing. I'm using my Revlon Colorstay and then my Maybelline Fit Me Dewy Smooth. I really like the finish when you combine both of these because the Colorstay is a natural finish and the other one's kind of a dewy one, so I kind of get the best of both worlds. And now for highlight, I'm using my LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Porcelain. And I'm putting this in the V shape under my eye like normal, and I'm also taking it down the bridge of my nose and around my nose because of hormones. I get a little bit red, and then I'm going to be blending this into the skin with my Real Technique sponge. Honestly, guys, I love this sponge so much. I can't believe I used to not like it. I don't know, just one day I woke up and decided, you know what, I like this. Anyways, I'm going to set it with my Wet n Wild Color Icon Contouring Palette. I'm using the highlight shade. It's kind of like a beigey shade. I'm just going to be setting that using the highlight brush from Sigma, the taper highlighter, the F35. And then to set the rest of my face, I'm taking my NYX HD Studio Photogenic Finishing Powder, and I'm taking it on a large powder brush from Sigma, the F30, and I'm just taking the tiniest amount, because any more than that is going to give flashback because it is HD, and when you use that flash, it's not cute. Now I'm going back into the contour palette. I'm taking the contour shade. By the way, I have the palette in light. And I'm taking my Morphe M527, which is very similar to the MAC 136, and I'm bronzing the face with it. I'm taking it on my neck also, and then I do contour a little bit my lip, but I don't think I showed that. Yeah, I don't think I showed that at all. Oh wait, there it is. Anyways, then moving on to blush, I'm using my Wet n Wild Color Icon Blusher in Mellow Wine. Gosh, I love me some Wet n Wild. And then I realized how intense I was, so I'm taking that large powder brush again, and I'm going to blend the crap out of my face. And then look, it looks nice. See? Yeah, take that blush. Take that. I just whipped you into shape. And now for highlight, I'm using my Warm Nude Physicians Formula kind of shimmer brick thing, and I'm focusing more on that pinky part, and I'm going over top of my blush as like a blush topper, and then I'm focusing on the more nudie champagne area for the highlight. I really wanted this to be beaming, so I went with 2 layers of that and also the blush topper. That way I'm just super glowy and pretty for the holidays. I'm also using my Morphe M501, if you guys didn't know by now, and I also take on my nose and a little bit on my upper lip. And then I'm moving on to my eyebrows. I'm using the NYX Tame and Frame in the shade Brunette. I'm sorry about the clips. I didn't realize I was out of frame most of the time, but you see a little bit of it. I outline my eyebrows, and then I also start to do quick tiny strokes where I fill them in, and I really just focus on the sparse areas. I don't cover the entire brow, but then I blend it out with a little kind of spoolie thing. Not spoolie, I'm using a Echo Tools kind of brush, I guess, because I couldn't find my spoolie, to be honest with you. And now I'm going to be lining my waterline with my eyeliner because I want a really smoky lower lash line. So I'm starting with eyeliner, and I'm going in with the dark brown shadow using a flash shader brush from Sigma. I think it's the E15, something like that. And anyway, I'm just pressing this on my lower lash line. I'm going from the outer half to the inner half, or the outer corner to the inner corner. And then I'm going to be smoking it out with a pencil brush from Sigma, the E30. And seriously, guys, I love this pencil brush so much. To smoke it out, I'm using the kind of neutral shade in that small NYX Love in Paris palette. Any neutral brown will work. These are just the ones that I had on hand as drugstore products. Once I've smoked it out, I'm also going to take the E25 just to further smoke it out so that it really dissipate what I'm looking for. It really just fades out. And now I'm taking my eyelash curler. Okay, so the reason I'm showing this is a newer recommended, the dollar store, I think it's by Sassy and Chic eyelash curler. Guys, best eyelash curler ever. And I'm also going to be highlighting everything using that I use the same cheek highlight that I do on my brow bone just because I like how it matches. And then I'm going to be doing my mascara. I'm using the Loreal Butterfly Mascara in black, of course. I love this. And then I also go over top of it with some Rimmel Lash Accelerator. I really like that mascara too. They're my two favorites right now. And when you combine them together, it just gives you nice voluminous, long lashes that aren't clumpy, but they don't I don't know, I just love how these two mascaras combine and make my eyelashes look. And then we're going to be moving on to the lips, where I'm going to be using a red lipstick. The first one I go in with is the NYC lipstick in Retro Red. This is a dupe for NYX Ruby Woo. It's just not as matte. So, before I do that though, I go with my NYX Hot Red Jumbo Lip Pencil, only because I don't own a red lip liner, and it was the closest I could get. So yeah, we're just rolling with it. Anyways, I'm also topping it off with an Ulta matte lip cream in the shade Passionate. The reason I did that is they're the exact same color, and I'm just showing you can get two different finishes. One's a liquid lipstick in a way, and the other one's just a regular lipstick. And then when we're topping it off with some setting spray, I thought I had some NYX stuff left, but I don't, so I'm using Skin Media. Anyways, that completes this look. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye!